Mount up. Let's get this thing going one way or another as the room fill up. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is another episode. We about to get this thing live 100. I want you guys to tune in. Don't forget to mash and Hulk Rage smash that like button. Hit that share button too as well. Share this content all throughout. Hey, it's another episode. DDP, tell them what it is, man.
Yo, what's up, Law? It is episode 28 of Dallas Prospects Live. We've been doing this for a minute. We've been going. But we should be joined here as well shortly by Big Game James. And it sounds like there's a chance we'll have Ari Timken in the house a little bit later on as well. If not this week, then definitely next week for Ari.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, I love to hear this type of stuff. It's right before the season. We all have high hope, high expectations. Although we have a little step back right now, but every step back is a setup for your step forward. And I think that this team have the right mindset, the fortitude of thoughts to get everything going. What are you feeling right now?
Right now, it feels like.
Did I lose you, DDP?
No, you got me right.
Oh, okay. I must have lost you just for a second. I said, how do you feel now?
I'm feeling, oh man, coming off the heels of that just 27-3 beatdown. I mean, granted, the first string defense hasn't given up a point yet in the preseason. I shared that graphic with you earlier. Let me pull that up here, but they haven't allowed a point yet in the in the preseason, and they've really, I think that's 39 preseason snaps. 0 points allowed, 63 defensive passer rating, so that's 10 of 19 passing for 78 yards, 2.2 yards allowed on the ground, 17 attempts, 38 yards, and 38% third down conversion rate, 5 of 13. Now, it's only 39 snaps. That's not a very big sample size, but nonetheless, that is very encouraging, especially when you consider some of the injuries we've had, like in the safety and, in Van Der Esch and things like that. I am very encouraged by what I see from the defense, and I love the fire we see from Chris Richard. I am concerned, however, with the offensive line just because of everything, obviously, with Frederick and now Zack Martin working his way back. And, hopefully, good God, hopefully we don't have to rely on Cooper Rush anytime soon.
No Cooper. So the Cooper Rush fandom has escaped the building of those who are rushing to have Cooper Rush out there, right?
Yeah, I would hope so. It is definitely. I mean, he was a wonder boy last year. I fully admit I think both of us were on that bandwagon wanting him to beat out Kellen Moore. But man, as magical as he was last year, he has been just downright bad. It feels like this year.
Keep him locked up in the preserve bar. That's what we just need to have him at. I don't think that he's ready for it, and I don't think Mike White is ready for it. Although I must say. I was wrong. I always say this. I will follow the sword. I'm big enough to say when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I didn't know that the Looney Tune himself, he actually worked out with Dak Prescott when Dak Prescott rookie year. So it was Looney and Dak Prescott. They changed it out for center. And I didn't know that chemistry was already built. So remember, I was saying, like, before this game, I was saying, like, hey, they have to build that continuity. They have to build that rapport. They have to build that chemistry with the center to exchange to the quarterback, and also with the long snap and all that stuff, or whatever, shotgun snap, hoping that they don't snap the ball over his head or snap the ball too low. But they already have chemistry. And looking at Joe Looney's Looney Tunes tape, he looks promising out there. He's more of a physical mauler than a Travis. Travis is more of a technique type of guy. Keep his body and chest clean. Looney looks to grind and maul and push you down. So it may be one of those years, whereas Looney and the works with Martin, if Martin gets back, it may be one of those years whereas we're going to see a nice finesse, grimish type of offensive line, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
And hold on, before I go any further, I'm not saying that Looney will replace Frederick by no stretch of imagination. No, I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and give the shout outs to those. I know people have been waiting to hear you.
So let me hit some of the Facebook ones we got here. So on the Dallas Prospect page, we got Mike Tenner, John Mizak.
What's up?
Jump onto Phantom here. G Garcia, what's up?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm still pulling up laws and silver and blues, but we got more people in the house as well.
I see him, Jamal Anderson, Ted Mitchell's over there in the Facebook panel. Shout out to you guys. And on the YouTube chat box, the flame box is what I call it over here on the YouTube Law Nations 2.0 page. William Perez, number one, first person that's in the chat box, man. I appreciate that. That lets me know that you part of the notification squad. And shout out to David B. and Stephen. Swat up gang all day, even twice on Sunday. Stephen Mac 23 and Michael Moore. Shout out to you too as well, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Yes, indeed. We're glad. I know Glad's in there somewhere, right?
I have not seen Glad yet.
Oh man, Glad. Man, we're gonna have to put Glad in the
Prospect YouTube is off its game so far. I got no one in the chat here for Prospect YouTube.
Hold on, but we are live there, right? We are live.
I'm so.
Let's double check, because before we go further, before we go in this thing, we have to make sure we live on all platforms.
Let's see.
All right.
Like, what is it? You say live like 95 on Facebook, but I don't see us on YouTube at the moment. But
okay, let me double check.
Hopefully we can. Yeah, we should be able to add that in without.
Right.
And if it would require that, I'd say don't worry about it.
All right. So what was the first order of operation? What do you have out there?
Well, if we want to approach this based on the thumbnail, the obvious first topic would be the Randy Gregory story. And really, Jason LaCanfora, I believe is how you say his name. I got a slight echo I'm hearing on your in-law. I'm hearing myself.
Can testing 1, 2, 3.
So I'll dive in on that basically. So during the preseason game the other day, in which I think Gregory played about 23 snaps, third play of the game, he makes a hellacious spin move and just buries Sam Bradford. Beautiful move, very everything that we thought we would see. In my head, when that play happened, all I heard was Big Game James screaming "that damn bend," and I don't know about you. Do you have that going on at all?
That's
pretty much the catchphrase now.
That bend, that bend is everything.
Damn bend.
That
yes, sir.
Damn bend. It's everything.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, in the middle of the game, we get a cryptic, really frustrating tweet out from CBS Sports. Jason I think it's LaCanfora.
They say LaCanfora. I'm gonna say it like four,
but I'm messing up Canfora. I don't know. Yeah. So he tweets out basically this really cryptic tweet, and I wrote about it today on the website. If you guys want to check that out as well, thedallasprospect.com. Shameless plug. I wrote about basically how the way in which he handled this, if he does trying to talk about, it's really not good journalism the way he went about it, because he basically lobs this grenade and then retreats into the shadows without offering any supporting evidence or anything like that. Hearing there could be more trouble ahead for Randy Gregory. Like, how innocuous, how undescriptive and unhelpful and vague of a comment is that, right?
Right.
He's not even saying like sources inside the Star or anything like that. It's not a local guy with real ties to the franchise. It's a national media guy just throwing something out there. And everyone in the local media at the time was kind of like looking around like, what the heck is he talking about? So they've been digging into it, and they've been poking and prodding Jerry and Stephen Jones for comments. And of course the Cowboys and Randy Gregory's people are saying they don't know anything about it. As far as they know, he's in good standing. But some people who are trying to paint it in a negative light say that like, oh well, Stevens keeps using the phrase day to day with Randy Gregory, and that kind of implies that like, oh, it could come down any day now. They've been saying that the whole time with Randy Gregory since he came back, that like this is his last shot and he's still battling through, these issues and recovery and everything. So it's still a day-to-day thing for him. That didn't change. I think this is, I've heard something mentioned once that at some point maybe there's anything to it, in which case, if this is what LaCanfora is referring to, he's not really offering up anything for it, and it's still circumstantial at best. Basically, Randy Gregory has like an accountability coach, I believe, with the Cowboys, And it sounds like at some point last week for like a day or so that basically they weren't in touch. Okay, that means something. I don't know what it's bad journalism. Like that's all. No explanation. He never defended or answered for anything he said. Just kind of up and make a story, and he's just kind of sat back on it and said nothing about it since then, far as I can tell, as of the writing of the article earlier this afternoon. So right. I don't know. It's pretty weak, I think, and I don't. There might be something there, but even right in there being something there, he went about it is not good journalistic integrity, I feel.
Yeah, journalistic integrity breach. This is the thing. Let me know, guys. Did you guys see the stream okay? It's choppy on my end, so it looks like Murphy Law has entered the building. We might have to restart this thing. I don't know for sure, but let me know in the comment sections down below or somewhere either on any platform. Let me know, because this thing is really chopping up. I think you sounded like entering into the matrix, DDP. Let me know.
Oh, hey, I said John Miss X's last name right. That's what's up.
You said his name right.
First, John.
John. Oh, so you said it right. Okay. Hey, this is what we're going to do. Hey, I apologize, DDP. I might have to just restart it real quick. Okay. It's one of those things where Murphy Law is just taking over extremely bad right now. So let me just go ahead and restart the stream.
People in the chat.
Yeah, it's choppy as F. Hey, we're going to tune back in. Let Murphy win this battle, and we're going to come back with I promise.
Back for round 2.
One way or another. Salute. Peace.